Have you ever felt like someone was carrying a secret every time they looked at you? Maybe they smiled a little too softly, remembered things you forgot, and stayed close without ever explaining why. Psychology tells us that people who fear losing someone often hide love behind quiet actions instead of brave words. And when that silence becomes too heavy to carry, a confession is often much closer than anyone realizes. Sign 1. They remember the moments you thought they'd forgotten. Have you ever mentioned something once, then months later they bring it up like it happened yesterday? It could be your favorite song, a dream you shared, or even a random story you barely remember telling. While everyone else lets those little moments fade, they quietly hold on to them. This happens because the heart naturally gives special meaning to what matters most. When someone has been in love with you for a long time, your words don't just pass through their mind, they stay with them. Long before they find the courage to say, "I've loved you all along," their memory has already been telling that story. Sign 2. Their eyes keep saying what their heart won't. No matter how carefully they choose their words, their eyes always seem to reveal a little more. They hold your gaze for a second longer, look at you when they think you aren't noticing, then quickly glance away the moment your eyes meet. It's subtle, but it happens again and again. Psychologically, genuine emotions are difficult to hide because many facial expressions happen automatically. Someone who has loved you in silence often struggles to control those quiet moments of affection. Before they ever confess their feelings, their eyes have already been trying to tell you what their voice has been afraid to say. Sign 3. They always find a reason to be near you. It never feels forced, yet somehow they always seem to be around. They start conversations that don't really need to happen, linger a little longer before saying goodbye, or turn ordinary moments into chances to spend time with you. Being close to you isn't an accident. It's where they naturally want to be. When someone has quietly loved you for a long time, closeness becomes their safest way of expressing what they can't say out loud. They may hide their feelings, but they can't hide the comfort they feel in your presence. And over time, those small moments together become the strongest clue that their heart has been choosing you all along. Sign 4. They get strangely quiet when love is mentioned. Watch what happens when the conversation turns to relationships, soulmates, or feelings. Most people answer casually, but they suddenly hesitate, change the subject, or become unusually thoughtful. It's as if one simple question touches something they've been trying hard to keep hidden. Psychologically, this is often a sign of emotional conflict. A person who has secretly loved you for a long time may fear revealing too much. So their mind becomes cautious while their heart reacts first. The silence isn't always discomfort. It can be the sound of someone trying not to confess what they've been feeling for far longer than you realize. Sign 5. They show up when it matters most. When life gets difficult, they're one of the first people to check on you. They don't always make grand gestures or dramatic promises. They simply stay. They celebrate your victories, stand beside you during your hardest days, and offer support without asking for anything in return. Psychologically, lasting love is often expressed through consistent care rather than constant words. Someone who has quietly loved you for a long time doesn't just want to be part of your happiest moments, they want to help carry your heaviest ones too. And sometimes that quiet loyalty is the strongest confession they haven't spoken yet. Sign 6. It feels like they're about to tell you something. then stop. There are moments when it seems like they're finally going to say what's been on their heart. They take a deep breath, begin a meaningful sentence, then suddenly change the topic or smile as if nothing happened. You can almost feel the words they couldn't bring themselves to say. Psychologically, this often happens when emotions become too strong to ignore, but fear still holds the final decision. After hiding love for so long, confessing can feel both exciting and terrifying. And when someone keeps getting that close to telling you the truth, it may be because their heart is finally stronger than the fear that's been keeping them silent. There are moments when it seems like they're finally going to say what's been on their heart. They take a deep breath, begin a meaningful sentence, then suddenly change the topic or smile as if nothing happened. You can almost feel the words they couldn't bring themselves to say. Psychologically, this often happens when emotions become too strong to ignore, but fear still holds the final decision. After hiding love for so long, confessing can feel both exciting and terrifying. And when someone keeps getting that close to telling you the truth, it may be because their heart is finally stronger than the fear that's been keeping them silent.